Hi everybody, and welcome to my 8th Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a battle against Crixus, and he does have a cool team, as you can see there. A good spread of a whole bunch of different tiers. And this battle is a very long, hard-fought, and competitive one. So that being said, we are going to get into it and check it out. So he led with Tyranitar, and I led with Gengar, figuring he was going to lead with Tyranitar to try and counter him. So right off the bat, he gets the Sandstream to set up the Sandstorm, and I go for the Focus Blast first, but I actually miss, which allows him to set up a Stealth Rock also. And then I get damaged by the Sandstorm, so not a very good start for me. Then he switches with Tyranitar because he knows I have the Focus Blast, and comes in with Sylveon. And I was actually just going for the Giga Drain this time because I didn't want to risk the Focus Blast again. So I regain a little health. Then I get hit with the Sandstorm, and so does he. But he also has a Leftovers on there to regain some health as well. So I have to switch. I can't do much to Sylveon with Gengar. Its special defense is very high, so I come in with Aggron instead, and I get hit with the Stealth Rock. So he just went for the Draining Kiss, actually, to try and regain some health. That didn't do too much, but he does regain a little bit. And then gets hit with the Sandstorm again, and recovers with Leftovers again. So he switches then. He doesn't want to get hit with a Steel move, so he comes in with Cofagrigus. And I just go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Aggron. And I did go for the Iron Head, so that actually did a lot, dropped him down to his Focus Sash. But it's at this point that I realized that it was actually his Zoroark instead of the Cofagrigus, but it didn't really matter because the Sandstorm just took it out anyway. So then he comes in with Charizard, and this is going to force me to switch because I don't want to get hit with a Fire move, so I'm going to come in with Goodra to try and absorb the attack, and I get hit with the Stealth Rock. And he actually Mega Evolves into Mega Charizard Y here. And that is going to get rid of the Sandstorm and replace it with Intense Sunlight. And he did go for the Flamethrower, and that's not going to do a whole lot to Goodra. So he actually switches, maybe reading a Dragon Pulse, coming in with Sylveon. But I actually went for the Thunderbolt because I do have it, and that didn't do too much to the Sylveon. And then he recovers with Leftovers some more. So he actually double switches here. I guess he thought I was going to switch back into Aggron, so he switched back into Charizard. But I do have the Sludge Wave on Goodra also, so I just went for that. And that did about a quarter. So now he switches again into Tyranitar to get the Sandstorm back out. Really just trying to force my Goodra to switch, I think, at this point. And I just hit him with the Thunderbolt, which doesn't do a whole lot at all. And then I get hit with the Sandstorm. So I have to switch now. I can't do much to Tyranitar, and I come in with Swampert to absorb the attack. So he hit me with the Crunch, and here he actually gets a crit, which is big, because I could have survived 2 Crunches, but now with the crit I can't survive the second one, so that was big for him, and he does take me out with the second Crunch. So that made short work of my Swampert, unfortunately. And then I'm going to come back in with Aggron. That's my best option at this point to try and take him out. He actually switches then and comes in with Crixus, the real one this time. And I actually anticipated that though, which is why I used Stone Edge, and that was a crit, so it did do quite a bit, almost half. And then he gets hit with the Sandstorm and also recovers with Leftovers. So I switch out here, reading the Will-O-Wisp. I don't want to get burned, so I come in with Gengar, because it won't really hurt me that much if I get burned. And sure enough, he does hit me with the Will-O-Wisp to burn Gengar, and that's not nearly as bad as if he would have burned Aggron. And then fortunately the Sandstorm is over now. So, and then I'm going to take some damage from the burn. So then he switches. He doesn't want to get hit with a Ghost move. So he comes back in with Tyranitar and also gets the Sandstorm back out, which is not good for me. And I did go for the Shadow Ball, so he did get me. That barely did anything to Tyranitar. And now I'm going to take damage from the Sandstorm and from the burn, so Gengar is slowly getting picked away. So I actually go for the Focus Blast again here, and this time, fortunately, I do hit him, and that is going to take Tyranitar down. And then I'm going to take damage from the Sandstorm and the burn again. So he comes in with Kingdra here, and I hit him with a Dazzling Gleam. I do have that, so that was really good. That did 3/4, which was good. He used the Focus Energy. I'm not really sure why. I guess he thought the Sandstorm and the burn was going to take me out, but fortunately for me, I actually do live all that with 19 health. So he has to switch now. He doesn't want to lose his Kingdra, so he comes in with Sylveon, and I just went for a Dazzling Gleam again, and that's not going to do too much to Sylveon. And after the Sandstorm and his Leftovers, this turn the burn is actually going to take me out. So I come back in with Aggron then to try and get rid of his Sylveon, and I take the Stealth Rock damage. So he has to switch again, and he comes back in with Crixus. But I actually anticipated that switch again and hit him with a Stone Edge again, which did do a good amount. And the Sandstorm is gone, and he recovers with Leftovers again. So I stayed in here hoping to take him out with the Iron Head, and I did get a crit, and that did take him out. I wasn't sure without the crit if I could have taken him out or not, but with the crit, definitely took him out. So then he comes back in with Charizard, and the Drought will intensify the Sunlight again. So I have to switch, because I don't want to get hit with a Fire move. So I come back in with the Goodra, and take the Stealth Rock damage. And he was just going for the Flamethrower again, so not going to do too much to Goodra. And here he goes for the Flamethrower again, probably just trying to wear Goodra down. He actually got a crit there, but it still wasn't enough to take Goodra out. So I used Sludge Wave because I was anticipating a switch into Sylveon, which he didn't do, and he stays in and hits me with another Flamethrower, and that is going to take Goodra down. So at this point I come in with Talonflame. I do lose half my health to the Stealth Rocks, which isn't good, but I know he is weak enough that I can use Brave Bird to take him out. It is Choice Banded and has Gale Wings, so that is enough to take his Charizard out, and I take some recoil damage. So he sends Kingdra back in, basically as fodder, I would figure at this point. He knows it can't survive a Brave Bird. So I go for the Brave Bird again, and that does take it out. and I take some more recoil damage. So he comes in with Sylveon again. This is his last Pokemon, and I am just going to go for the Brave Bird one more time because I am Choice Banded, and that is actually enough to take Sylveon down. And I actually do survive the recoil with 7 health, and that is good game, Crixus. So thanks for watching, everyone. As always, feel free to like and or comment on the video, as well as subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more new videos in the future. So that's it for now, and we will see you next time.